Hello everybody, today we're checking out the open alpha of Rue Valley. If it's your first time, welcome in. If it's not, welcome back. Yeah, don't know much about this other than that there's time loops and a good narrative story, so let's crack into it and see what it's all about. Ooh, okay. Oh, assign all personality points, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So does this mean I can, oh yeah, go hardcore? Oh my god, okay. Resolute, ambiverted, introverted, extroverted, sensitive, indifferent. Oh my god, okay. Let's try, I'm not really calculated. How does calculated and paranoid lead to indecisive? So calculated is literally the definition of decisive, isn't it? Wait, what? Sure, let's do that. Let's do that and go secretive. And then let's go... Ooh. Being somewhat indifferent means you realize that emotions exist, but you usually ignore them. Yeah, let's do that. So we're really like... No, not paranoid. Indecisive? Yeah, okay. So we struggle to like make a final decision. We're quite secretive, we keep to ourselves, and we... Wait, are we both? We're pretty like... Yeah, there we go. Maybe let's do that. Go one more and indecisive. There we go. And then we're also quite like... emotionless. Alright. 7:59 p.m. 8 p.m.
The frenetic sound coming from a century-old clock nudges you back to the present. The stale air perfects the image of the old motel room.
This guy's bouncing his knee. I'm literally bouncing my knee right now as well. I relate. This art style's kind of cool. Can I can't move around. One, continue.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
The doctor takes off his glasses, freeing his bushy eyebrows. Yep, just nod.
Mr. Harrow,
I like the comic book style.
I'm aware that you may be experiencing a slight lack of motivation right now.
Slight lack of motivation. More like total lack of motivation.
What's that accent?
You'd rather stay in bed all day instead of attending this joke of a therapy in the middle of nowhere.
And we'll surely be coming back to this condition of yours later during our sessions. But for now, I just want you to acknowledge its existence and try to stay aware of it at all times, if possible.
The silence befalls the room. A muffled sound of clanging from the outside only making the moment more uncomfortable.
Almost sounds Dutch. Blocked by flat? Oh, okay. So we've actually got like dialogue choices. Cool. I'm fine.
That's good to hear. Now, in order to keep us focused, I always limit the session length to exactly 1 hour, hence the alarm.
What's in front of us? Is that a recorder or smokes?
However, since this is your first session, I'll allow a few questions, if there's anything.
Okay, can't you simply state that I'm fine so we can both move on with our lives? Is another session really necessary? I was hoping this would be a one-time thing. Why do we have to do this here in the middle of nowhere? No questions. So that's kind of number 2, I think. Hoping this will be a one-time thing.
Mr. Harrow, your case is not to be overlooked. We need to assess the situation carefully.
Your case. Not so long ago, nobody cared about what you do. Yet now, suddenly, your business is everyone's business.
This first session is more for you to get acquainted with me and my methods. We have a long road ahead of us.
Oh boy.
Any other questions?
Why do we have to do this here?
It may be hard to understand the need for isolation at first, but my methods require complete divergence from the client's regular way of life, as well as temporary distancing from their social groups and circles.
Okay.
This place is ideal in that regard. However, it's understandable that you need a period of adaptation to both this idea and to your new surroundings. That's also why I haven't asked you to hand over your phone yet. But please don't be alarmed. We'll talk about all of it in due time.
So time loop notwithstanding, I wonder if we're gonna, like, flashback.
Anything else?
Sure. Can't you simply state that I'm fine?
Mr. Harrow, that
I hope this
is
doesn't
out
waste
of the
our
question.
time.
This is a court-ordered therapy, and both
Court-ordered.
of us could be fined or worse if we don't see it through.
So we did something.
And I have my own professional reasons, besides the legal ones. You require help, and I've been designated to provide it. I've never let a client down, and I'm not about to do it now. All right then. That's it for today.
That was an hour already.
Through the
that.
door, you hear that sound again.
Ooh, what
You
sound?
should go and check in at the office. Your room is probably ready by now.
Okay. Get up and leave. Can I move now? Oh, no. That wasn't me moving. Oh! Next to you is the source of the clangs you heard from inside a young woman beating up an old bending machine. Oh my god, what is she doing?
Give me my coffee, you jerk!
Give me my coffee. Oh, movement time. WASD. Okay. Ooh. Okay, right click shows interactables. That's nice. I can click to move. I can't click and hold. Let's see. Space. WSDA. Alright, let's just not talk to her yet. The machine wheezes in suffering. What is this? Hose? Coiled like a sleeping serpent. Let's go talk to the office. What was I doing? Getting a key. All the attention of the girl behind the counter is occupied by the ongoing phone call.
Yes? Yes, I'm sure.
She says to the person on the other end of the line, social check. Ooh. Failed? Oh, there's checks. Okay, that's cool. It's best to let her make the first move. She'll soon notice you on her own in the phone call and ask if she can help you. That's what receptionists are supposed to do. Pretend to look at the leaflets laying on the desk and hope she'll address you eventually. Okay. Be nice if they show, I don't know what, like it must be these points that make for the check, but then there must obviously be an element of randomness to it. Like whether you pass or fail, you know, similar to a dice roll in D&D or something. Be cool if we could see that. Grab a leaflet and stare through it, mentally preparing for the imminent conversation. You either manage to look like you're really here for the leaflets, or she simply doesn't care.
Giant donut sign. I have no idea where you are.
She says to her conversation partner. After a few dozens anxiety-filled seconds, you finally realize she's not about to cut her call short just because you happened to show up. Leave. Alright, so we have to talk to... Wait. Grab the cheap-looking pen. Clerk is laser focused on her call and she doesn't even notice you grabbed the pen. If you wanted to snatch her attention as well, you failed. Ooh, doodle something? What am I gonna doodle? But what to draw? Indecisive. I can't. Oh man, it's impossible. Better not strain your mind too much and make rash decisions. You know what happened last time you did that. Oh. Okay. Check out the leaflets. Is there anything interesting? Picture of a huge rocket and a group of people in red jumpsuits cheering with bottles of water. Above it all, the Coral Destiny logo. Okay, we'll remember that for later.
Yes. Now, turn right, and then immediately take a slight left.
She explains to the person on the other side of the call. Look at the other side. Picture of an endless desert. The caption at the bottom reads, free bottled water for the people of Rue Valley, courtesy of Coral Destiny, your favorite space agency. What? Okay, take the leaflet. Sure. Item gained, Coral Destiny leaflet. Okay, let's bail for now. Chair, why? I can interact with the window? Stare through the window? No, I don't want to pass time. Let's go back outside. Get away inside. Oh, what? Oh no. Okay. Choices. Can I actually just go up to her and talk to her? No, I can't.
Sounds like you
man.
missed the exit.
Okay. She says to her conversation partner in disappointment.
Can you
Let's
see
sit
the
down.
industrial compressor
I
sign?
reckon, I wonder if we're going to fall asleep. Chair looks old but very sturdy. Phone, mess with your phone while you wait? Yeah, sure. Chair is not a bed, but let's be honest, it's better than standing. Phone bleeps to life with a lock screen that's obviously years old. If it wasn't a collection of pixels, it would be musty with age and neglect. Play a quick match of hyper-casual protagonists while you wait, or scroll through your feed. You know what? Let's scroll through the feed in case there's any info. Start scrolling through stale memes, boring news articles, beach photos of ex-acquaintances, and your poorly targeted sponsored posts. Scroll. In one picture, a grinning middle-aged stranger is apparently showcasing his newest baby. Thanks to a cleverly applied filter, both of them sport donkey ears. In an overly long and arguably racist video, a non-native speaker is repeatedly making embarrassing linguistic errors. They often turn out to be unintentional double entendres. Hilarity ensues. Time passes on. Minutes pass, but the phone call is still not at its end.
No, it wouldn't. We need them today.
She answers to an apparent question from her conversation partner. Back to the phone. Play a game, I guess. Oh, blocked by flat. First wave of tiny bow tie wearing antagonist appears on your phone screen. Touch one. You tap the one carrying the golden fork and it instantly turns into an amorphous purple splotch. A matching splotching sound effect plays at the same time, further confirming that the bow tie wearing golden fork carrying antagonist is no more. Guess I'm supposed to squash them all. Sigh and continue squashing them. Question is, now what? Receptionist is still giving directions over the phone and you're getting restless. Continue. She responds to the person on the other end. Oh my god, okay. Let's try the desk again, maybe? I can't interact with anything else other than the... Yeah.
No, that would lead you right back to the barricade.
Wait patiently at the desk. Oh my god, she's done. No, she's not done. Time goes by and the girl at the reception desk is still talking.
All right. I understand. Yes. Bye. Hi.
Man.
Can I help you? I would have finished the call earlier if I knew you were waiting for me. You're too quiet.
Oh, shit. Secretive. No, I just didn't feel like checking in right away.
You didn't feel like it. And how about now?
Yeah, now's good.
Okay, let's get you into your room.
She says cheerfully.
So, number 6. That's the last one on the second floor. Everything is prepared for you, and this
She
is your
raises
key
her
card.
hand, holding a piece of blue and red plastic. Ooh. Reach toward the key card or nod and wait for her to put it on the counter. Yeah, let's play We Don't Like Touching People.
I see you're confused by this. You were expecting an old-fashioned key, weren't you? Well, we've decided to modernize for a number of reasons.
She's excitedly waving the card around her head. That's great. May I? Point towards the key card. She nods in response, but then continues as if you hadn't said anything.
Actually, one reason, to be perfectly honest. The guests just kept on losing their keys.
Yep. Close your eyes, turn your
was
senses off and wait for her to finish. Yep, 100%. 100%. After some time, you come back to reality only to find her still
How
talking.
great is that? It makes my life so much easier.
She takes a deep breath, planning to continue, but a notification sound from her phone interrupts her. She immediately grabs the phone, smiles, and starts typing a message as if she suddenly forgot she was talking with you.
So, here's your key card. And I'll need your signature here.
After a few seconds, she puts the phone down and hands you the key card. I didn't want to touch it, though. She puts some kind of document on the counter. Sign the document.
Thank you. I'm here if you need anything. Enjoy your stay.
Okie dokie. Wonder if vending machine girl is still there. What's this? Oh, okay. That's our bag. Ooh. Let's see. We got stairs. What happens if we go all the way over here? Sign? Bus stop? It was already late afternoon when you saw the sign for the first time, as the bus door opened and a wave of desert heat hit you in the face. All the other passengers of the almost empty bus remained seated, each lost in their own world. None of them paid any attention to you as you gathered your belongings and prepared to leave the bus. I remember an older woman. There was a young person with bright pink hair. Burly man with a thick beard left an impression for sure. I don't want to think about those people. Yeah, probably not. And why would you? Even as you were disembarking from the bus, they meant nothing to you. But outside, next to the bus sign, Dr. Fink's smiling eyes were watching you, his brow dripping with sweat in the intense desert heat. He was already analyzing me, trying to think of anything he could use to keep me here as long as possible. Welcome to Rue Valley, he proclaimed, like some poorly written NPC from an outdated video game. I'm Dr. Fink, your therapist for the duration of your stay here. It all happened less than 2 hours ago, yet it feels like an eternity has passed since. Okay. Let's not walk on the road. She gave up on the vending machine. Okay, let's have a look. An old vending machine, its metal shell bleached by the years. So I know we're supposed to go upstairs, but I just want to explore a little first. Free Wi-Fi, AC phone, clean rooms, cable TV, vending machine. Alright, to the dumpster. Plastic bottles, some empty, others half empty. A partially eaten breakfast, some old clothes torn and faded, all covered in a mixture of grease and spoiled orange soda. Amid this murky pool, you catch a glimpse of your own face. Ooh, gross. Stomp on your distorted image in the puddle, smudge the reflection with your hand, just walk away. Smudge the reflection with, hand? Yeah, I'm just gonna walk away. Well, that's it. Alright, let's go find our room. I don't like this so far. It's very mysterious. I think the art style really helps it. Okay, that was a little bit goofy. Number 5. So we are number 6. Oh, that's it. Paint is peeling from the wood of the door, but number 6 is new, shiny, and chrome. Room 6 keycard. You know what? Let's try the knob first. Press the knob and push the door, half expecting it to work. It's locked. Okay. Let's go. A tiny green dot of light shows up near the knob. The door is unlocked. Into the room. Okay. What have we got? We have a chair, we have a bed, and we have a bathroom. Assumedly. Nice. Reflection. There are so many dark patches that this can barely be called a mirror. A small cup is on the shelf. Look at the mirror. The mirror's splotches make interesting patterns on your face. They conceal a dark circle here, a mole there, a patch of wrinkles. I know that face too well. No need to discern every little detail. Truth be told, you prefer not to look at it. Leave. Oh, okay. Can I go to it? No, I can't. So I guess that's it for this room. Let's have a look at the chair. Armchair looks exactly like the one in Dr. Fink's room. Yeah. Bed, I guess. Hundreds of strangers have slept in this bed, leaving behind flakes of dead skin. Still, you can't wait to jump into the sheets and contribute to the collection. Unfortunately, between you and the object of your desire, on the folded sheets lies a dusty suitcase. Your suitcase, the smallest one you own. Blocked by total lack of motivation. Can't deal with this now, put it away. Yeah, such a chore, but the more you prolong it, the worse it'll get. If you don't unpack it now, it'll feel ever harder and more pointless to do it later. Step by step, a simple act of unpacking will become an insurmountable burden, and even thinking about it will make you feel weak and powerless. Do you really want to crawl back into that deep black pit? I'll unpack later. Well, living out of your suitcase is the surest way to feel transient. This way you can at least continue telling yourself that the therapy will be over soon. And now that the suitcase has been dealt with, this motel room is officially your home. It'll do. That's the spirit. Now what? Into bed? Despite the tight sheets and crisp-looking pillow, this bed reeks of dust and age. Crawl into the bed or fall onto the bed. Crawl into the bed. Oh my god, that animation. It creaks and squirms as you crawl into it. You try to make yourself comfortable, but the overly soft mattress swallows you up. You know, it's amazing with games, right? Small sidetrack. I think I first noticed it when I was playing Cyberpunk. No one ever sleeps under the covers. They always just lie on top of the bed. I don't know if it's just because it's extra animation having to, like, animate the covers and do collision and all that, but I don't know. I just find it funny, like, if I ever come across a game where they actually pull the covers up, I'm gonna laugh. It's gonna be the best game ever. As soon as your head touches the rough pillow, though, tiredness overwhelms you. Coming to this nowhere motel to attend therapy you don't need has drained you both physically and mentally. You're desperate to get some sleep, yet after weeks of wakeful nights, you know it won't come that easy. Just close your eyes and hope sleep will come, or mess with your phone. No, I think I'm not going to play it that he's obsessed with his phone, because we didn't do that first last time, otherwise we could have played like, you know, someone who's glued to their phone. So let's do that. Oh boy, you don't have a moment to celebrate before your ears are pierced by a ringtone that you swore would change years ago. You would change years ago. Answer the phone, check who's calling, put it on silent. Check who's calling. The screen simply reads unknown number. You feel betrayed by your own phone masking the identity of the mysterious caller. Put it on silent. You silence your phone as the mystery of the caller's identity gently teases you. Close your eyes again. They can leave a message. Darkness surrounds you once more, but the images return, flashing quickly without your consent, a veritable carousel of impressions and experiences. Oh my god, what is this? What is this? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Out of the swirling images, the bushy eyebrows of your new psychotherapist emerge, bouncing up and down as he talks. Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Nod. Are you conserving your words or hiding the fact that you just don't have any? I bet it's the latter. You've survived the first session with your court-assigned psychotherapist. Despite your effort to act normal, it seems he plans to keep you here for some time. Okay. You hear a familiar sound. It's your annoying ringtone, the one you promised yourself you'd change ages ago. Put it on silent and ignore it. Now, why would anyone answer a call from an unknown number? From the blur of half-formed memories and impressions, an image of the receptionist emerges. You're desperately trying to catch her attention, but she's completely engrossed in the ongoing phone call. You tend to look at the leaflets laying on the desk and hope she'll address you eventually. What a pathetic attempt at acting. Or were you a bad actor on purpose, hoping she'd take pity on you? The motel receptionist is a very talkative girl. The image of the young woman flashes before your mind's eye. She's punching and kicking the old vending machine. Could she be here for therapy as well? Ignore her. It is what it is. You have nothing to say, nothing to do, just the bare minimum. The young woman apparently holds some kind of grudge against the vending machine in the motel's parking lot. So these are interesting. Feeling, notion, recollection, hypothesis. Is that it? As your consciousness keeps spinning around, the carousel of recent experiences turns into a cyclone of painful memories, repressed thoughts, and strange images. Ooh, reminiscence, okay. You find yourself walking through a desert. Your eyes are fixed on the guide in front of you, and your feet are trying to keep up with their steady pace. But the distance between you keeps growing until the guide becomes merely a dot nearing on the horizon. Once you finally admit you can no longer see them, your body collapses onto the cracked earth below. You surrender to the bittersweet feeling of hopelessness and decide, this spot will be your grave, and the sun your executioner. But it will be no swift act of mercy, no. You will be tortured, and keep wishing for it all just to end. Look up at your headsman. What's a headsman? As you gaze at the sun, green and purple after images start appearing in your eyelids every time you blink. And the sun, it keeps staring back at you relentlessly, without the slightest intention of ever moving away from the zenith. While walking through the endless desert, you couldn't keep up with your own guide except your slow, painful death under the merciless desert sun. Okay. You're desperately searching for something in the dark, dusty attic full of broken furniture and random clutter. You don't recall ever being here before, but you know it's the attic of your own house, and every piece of old junk that you stumble upon feels somehow familiar, although you cannot really recognize any of it. sofa, search behind a pile of criminal indicates or books, open the chest. Ooh, chest. Inside the chest is a pile of old letters. You can't remember if they're yours, but you know they're not worth reading. Search behind the books. You carefully move the pile to the side and discover another pile of even older books hiding behind it. While moving the second pile, despite your care, some of the books simply turn to dust, only for a third pile to be revealed, a book so ancient you don't dare to even touch them. Look below the sofa. You look underneath the sofa and only darkness meets your eye. You stretch out your arm reluctantly, but find only dust and dead insect shells. Give up. Okay. You've been desperately looking for something in a dark, dusty attic full of broken furniture and random clutter. You don't know what you've been searching for, but you know you haven't found it. The figure of your angry father towers over you. He says, frowning at you in disappointment. Say nothing. The emptiness inside you grows, absorbing one more chunk of yourself. You're falling. From the deepest pit of your childhood memories, warped by the tooth of time, an image of your father condemns you for your transgression. Emancipate the cocooned memories? Why bring back all painful memories? Better to leave them hidden deep inside and forget about them, right? Or are you strong enough to confront them? Commit. Not enough willpower. Okay. Don't worry, these are not real memories. Yet they're the echoes of my past. But they are the embodiment of my feelings, or these are prophecies. Let's go to embodiment of feelings. More like random neural activity in your brain. Best forget about them. They didn't feel random. Could be, but are you strong enough to confront them? Not yet. Ooh, this is cool. Sound of a car engine and screeching tires urges you to open your eyes, bringing you back to miserable reality once again. Your head is still spinning in a whirlwind of uncontrollable thoughts. Your nostrils pick up a curious smell of dust, and your throat is as dry as a desert. It was foolish to hope you'd fall asleep. Thirsty, get up and find some water. There was a cup in the bathroom, right? Or there's water glasses there. No, can't take the water glasses. Fill up the cup. Turn on the tap and drink some water. As soon as you turn on the tap, a horrible smell fills your nostrils. It's like there's a plumbing issue in hell and all that blocked sewage is feeding directly into this faucet. Then you see the water streaming out of the tap. It's a robust shade of jet black mixed with chunks of silt. Changed my mind, I'm not touching that water, or nowadays everything's supposedly unhealthy. You know, we're pretty down in the dumps. I think he would just drink it. As soon as the first drop of water enters your mouth, the taste of mud and sharp metals overwhelms you, and before you have a chance to stop, it reaches down your throat and into your stomach. Bile starts rising up at the remnants of what meager food you ate today. Oh, go for the bathtub. No, the toilet. No. Oh, no. Oh. You fail to make up your mind in time, and the entire contents of your stomach end up on the floor. At last, that horrible, horrible taste of heavy metals and toxic soil is gone, replaced by one of stinging acid and semi-digested food. But instead of quenching your thirst, you expel what little liquid you had inside your stomach, making you even weaker and more dehydrated. Flat. Doesn't make any difference. I was already more miserable or thirsty. There has to be some source of drinkable water. Let's go look for water. An optimistic assumption. We can go check the vending machine, right? Oh, it's raining. Oh, what the? What?
God damn it!
You hear the man yell from inside his vehicle. Even through the tinted windshield, you can feel his frustration.
Come on, start, you piece of shit!
He yells at the car. Judging by the careless driving you just witnessed, the man is either under the influence or another patient of Dr. Finks. He seems to be in a hurry, or he's probably drunk. Yeah, he's probably drunk. Good thing he's driving through a desert. That lowers the risk of him hurting anyone but himself. Come to think of it, could it be that's exactly what he's trying to do? I'd rather not think about that right now. Right, let's find something to drink. Hey, is that our neighbor? Can't interact with the door though. No vacancy. Let's just stand outside and hold our mouth open. Oh, Jesus Christ. The way we jumped. Jump as if someone jabbed you in the stomach. For a split second, the whole world was exploded, but it was just a thunderclap, the loudest one you ever witnessed. Never a dull moment here. Shrug it off. Your mind says it's nothing, but your heart is still racing from the sudden shock. It's pumping, but there's nothing to use this unwanted excess of adrenaline for. So it keeps lingering, eating you from the inside out while you stand alone and thirsty in the middle of the empty parking lot. Alright. Vending machine. There we go. The vending machine seems to be decades old, except for a newly installed comically large reddish button. Check the label. It reads, drinking water for people of Rue Valley, free of charge, courtesy of Coral Destiny. Okay. Press the red button. With a bang and a clang, the machine vomits out a bottle of water. Take the bottle of water. The almost frozen plastic feels slippery in your sweaty hand. You can't wait to drain it of the precious fluid. Bag. Nope, that's my phone. Nope, wrong one. Bag. Water bottle. Drink it. Glug, 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 glug. Your thirst screams at you to gulp the whole bottle right now, but there's no need to hurry. Take it one sip at a time. Okay. I can't move. Ooh, what the? Ooh, suddenly the night sky turns blood red and you feel an infinite scream passing through everything. Unbearable anxiety washes over you. Get away. But you can't run away from the whole sky on fire any better than you can from your own past. Anxious apprehension, at least I don't have to face it. Close your eyes. How do I stop or how do I let go of it? How do I let go of it? That's easy, simply let go of yourself. What kind of answer is that?
I see you're confused by this. You were
The
expecting an old-fashioned key, weren't you?
The receptionist says whimsically, emerging from the whirlwind. No, what I wasn't expecting is you. But the receptionist disappears and instead the fiery sky begins burning its way through the darkness, cutting several straight, narrow slits in your closed eyelids. I want this to stop. Squeeze your eyelids tighter. And then keep craving, keep clinging, keep suffering. I have no choice. PM.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Stop the carousel and focus on something else. Surely there's something pleasant to think about instead of this bushy-eyed psychotherapist and this court-mandated therapy. Think of something... fuck it, for the fun of it, let's think of something sexy. But Dr. Fink only seems to become more real. Mr. Harrow, can you hear me? Of course.
All right. I am aware that you may be experiencing a slight lack of motivation right now, and we'll surely be coming back to this condition of yours.
He pauses for a moment. Lack of motivation, that's the least of your worries while your mind is filled with this crushing, overwhelming sense of impending. Wait, did you hear that? A muffled sound of metallic clanging from the outside diverts your frail attention. For some unknown reason, your heartbeat accelerates and a cold sweat appears in your armpits.
At all times, if possible.
The doctor finishes, apparently expecting some sort of answer from you. Sure.
That's good to hear. Now, in order to keep us focused, I always limit the session length to exactly 1 hour, hence the alarm. However, since this is your first session...
He stops mid-sentence and gives you a concerned look.
Mr. Harrow, you're shaking. Are you feeling unwell?
Well, you enjoyed the whole session stoically so far. But this one moment of anxiety, it could completely ruin your chances of being sent back home anytime soon. emotional check. Try and act like the stable, well-adjusted person you are. Success? Secretive. I'd rather not talk about it right now.
That's understandable.
Oops,
Sometimes
I missed a
it's hard
text
to talk about our emotions, but we should never be ashamed of having them. Don't worry. With time, your skill and willingness to identify and communicate your inner states will surely improve. Just remember that trying to understand our feelings is always a good idea, and very often a necessary step in process of getting better. May I ask, how is your sleep these days?
I sleep fine.
Is that so?
He seems to inspect the dark circles under your eyes.
Well then, just in case you have trouble adjusting to your new bed.
He opens his hand, revealing a single purple pill lying on his palm.
There's no reflection in his glasses. Behind them, a pair of bushy eyebrows.
Why is some of it narrated and some not? Alpha, I guess, maybe.
What I'm giving you is a mild, non-prescription herbal hypnotic drug. Nothing more.
Why didn't I get a pill last time?
Hopefully, it'll help you calm down and get some rest tonight. We'll continue tomorrow. All right then. Now, you only need to pick up the key card for your room, and I'll call the reception to make sure everything is in order. Sounds good?
Thank you. Ooh, can I go in here?
The exit is behind you. That's the bathroom.
May I use it, please?
Of course.
A troubled and disoriented man meets your gaze from the other side of the mirror. He looks exactly like you, but somehow doesn't feel like you. What's happening to me? You must have gotten lost in thought for a moment while the doctor was speaking. It couldn't have possibly happened more than a couple of minutes ago, but it feels like an hour has passed since. And then, the sound of that old alarm clock awakened you from a daydream you can't remember, and this overwhelming tsunami of dread appeared out of nowhere. Ooh, okay, swallow the purple pill with some water. Paranoid there's something fishy about this mirror, or anxious apprehension, splash some water on your face. Let's do that. As soon as you turn on the tap, a horrible smell fills the room as a stream of black water flows out of the old pipe. But somehow, this doesn't surprise you. Instead, it's almost like you expected it to happen. Change my mind, I'm not touching that water. Tap lets out a sad squeal. Something fishy about this mirror. Good eye. Could it be that there's a hidden camera behind the mirror and he's secretly recording his patients? Impossible. He wouldn't. Or would he? Only one way to find out. Open the mirror cabinet. You open the cabinet door carefully, but there's no sign of a secret camera inside. Instead, you find toothpaste, a roll of toilet paper, and a bottle of whiskey. Read the label. In a purple old-fashioned font, it says Numb Night, Sour Mash. The recipe stays the same. 40% alcohol by volume, 80 proof. Take a few sips, fuck it. A strong, harsh-tasting liquid fills your mouth. After you swallow it, a dark, nutty and salty flavor undertone begins emerging. Swallow the purple pill or open the mirror cabinet again. I wonder if I can get drunk. Yeah, okay. Never mind. Let's not take the pill. Interesting. I feel like our stats have changed. Possibly.
Refreshed yourself? Feeling a bit better now?
Tipsy. Much better.
That's good to hear. See you tomorrow, Mr. Harrow.
Tipsy off a few sips of whiskey. Yikes. Alright, should we talk to her? The source of claims is a young woman beating up an old vending machine. For some unknown reason, looking at her makes you even more nervous. Let's talk to her this time. Hello. She's still wailing on the poor machine and it's driving you crazy. Could she be here for therapy as well? Who knows, but unlike you, she definitely looks like she needs it. Poor woman, she should consult with a real professional, not a charlatan like Dr. Fink. Nobody needs to be sent away from their home to this dump regardless of their mental state. Second one. And yet, what is to be done with lunatics like her? Let them rage around freely, yelling and kicking vending machines wherever they go? 1. Well, if they're breaking the law, they should be sent to prison, obviously. 2. There must be a better way to help a distressed person. Yeah, 2. Perhaps you could speak with her, see if you could help somehow. Is that too much to ask right now? Yeah, no, let's go. Ooh. Let's see if the trash is the same. Oh, I can run. Did not know that. Plastic bottles empty, others half empty, that's all the same, just trash, no need to contemplate it further. Huh. Oh my god, that's so much better I can run. Hello, ice machine. Machine wheezes and suffering. Alright, let's see if the receptionist does the same thing. Hello. All the attention of the girl behind the counter is being hogged by an ongoing phone call.
Now turn right, and then immediately take a slight left. Hold on, I've got someone on another line.
She presses a button on the phone.
Hello, reception. What can I do for you, Dr. Fink? Okay.
She raises her eyes and looked at you.
Yes,
Looks
he's
at
here.
you.
Of course, no problem.
In an instant, the realization dawns on you. Because of your anxious behavior at the end of the session, Dr. Fink must have just warned the receptionist of your condition. Wink at her, avert your eyes, or stare at her blankly. Let's just stare. She quickly averts her eyes, then touches the button again.
Hey, listen. I have to go now, so let's... I know. We'll have to manage without it today. I know. Sorry. Bye. Hello, Mr. Harrow. How are you? Are you ready to check in? Everything is in perfect order. Don't you worry a bit about anything.
Just nod.
All right then. Let's get you into your room.
Her voice is full of enthusiasm.
So, number 6. That's the last one on the second floor. Everything is prepared for you, and this is your key card.
Alright, let's just take it this time. You stretch your arm politely, hoping she'll hand you the card, but she's completely ignoring your gesture and is excitedly waving it around.
I see you're confused by this.
Oh
You
my
were
god.
expecting an old-fashioned key, weren't you? Well, you must be very tired.
Suddenly she
Perhaps I'll
curtails
tell
her
you about it
excitement.
some other time. It's a really interesting story.
Oh, yes, I'm exhausted.
Here, I'll just need your signature.
She hands over the keycard. Read the document first. Let's do that. They won't get you this way, and don't forget the small print.
Oh, are you a lawyer, perhaps?
She interrupts you curtly. No. Continue reading. You know you have to be careful and look for a hidden loophole or suspicious wording they may try to use against you, but the numb night is making it even harder to read this legalese mess, let alone understand a word of it. If only you were a lawyer, or at least sober. Well, time to click the I agree button and prepare for the unknown consequences. Sign the document begrudgingly.
Thank you for your trust, sir. I'm
She
here
says
if
with
you
a
need
bit of visible
anything.
smirk.
Enjoy.
Bye. We're going. Let's go straight to the room. I don't think we need to investigate the bus stop. To the room. Let's try the handle again, just in case. Press the knob and push the door, half expecting it to work. It's locked. Alright, unlock it. Same stuff. Let's do the bed. Suitcase. Why am I afraid of unpacking? Perhaps you're scared of what you might find inside? Maybe worried that by unpacking you accept that you're going to stay here for some time? They're going to keep me here forever, aren't they? Yes. Perhaps I could relax a bit in the armchair instead. Leave. Okay. Sit down. As soon as your buttocks touch the frayed armchair seat, tiredness overwhelms you. Coming to this nowhere motel to attend therapy you don't need has drained you both physically and mentally. All you want is to sleep, but unnerving restlessness is gnawing at you from the inside, like a colony of termites munching on a piece of dead wood. Stare at your suitcase, close your eyes, or phone. Close your eyes. For a precious moment, there's only darkness, but images start flashing quickly without your consent, a veritable carousel of impressions and experiences. But you don't have a moment to celebrate before your ears are pierced by a ringtone. Check who's calling. Screen simply reads unknown number. Shall we answer it? Sure.
Hello, sir. Am I speaking with Eugene Harrow?
The line crackles heavily as if the man is speaking from the distant past. Who wants to know?
My name is Percy Rugger, and I'm a senior sales executive at Ulterior Paralegal Exploits Consultancy. We'd like to offer our help regarding your case.
Paranoid. Who gave you this number?
Well, Mr. Harrow, to be honest, I don't even have your number. It was randomly selected by the computer. The privacy of our potential clients is among our core values here at Ulterior Paralegal Exploits Consultancy, I can assure you. Now, if my information is correct, you have recently been unjustly forced to participate in a treatment which, in our opinion, may have consequences not aligned with your best interests.
Not secretive. Are you referring to my psychotherapy here in Rue Valley?
Mr. Harrow, let me be frank with you. I have no idea where this True Valley of yours is, but we will work together to put an end to this undue response to your, well, unique situation. I mean, we have only known each other for a couple of minutes, and I can already see what a strong-willed individual you are. You know what you want, and nothing will stop you from getting it. So, I presume you're ready for the next step in our cooperation.
Well, do I have to decide right now? This is all happening so suddenly.
I completely understand what you're trying to say, Mr. Harrow. To make things easier for you, I'll simply write down your general consent here and forward your case to my colleagues in our paralegal department. They'll contact you shortly.
I don't trust this at all.
Mr. Harrow, it was a colossal pleasure talking with you. Tschüss.
Tschüss. Before you have a chance to say anything, the phone line is already dead. But at least now you know you're not the only one who realizes the absurdity of this mandated psychotherapy. Close your eyes again. Darkness surrounds you once more, but the images return, flashing quickly without your consent. Okay. So we still have these same ones. Unexpected call. This is different now. You receive a phone call from Percy Rugger, a senior sales executive. Judging by the careless driving you just witnessed, the man is either under the influence or another patient of Dr. Fink's. He's probably drunk. Good thing he's driving through the desert. That lowers the risk of him hurting anyone but himself. When did this happen? This evening, but later. For a split second, the whole world was exploding, but it was just a thunderclap, the loudest one you ever witnessed. Shrug it off. Your mind says it's nothing, but your heart is still racing for the sudden shock. Close. And lucky last, suddenly the night sky turns blood red and you feel an infinite scream passing through everything. Unbearable anxiety engulfs you. Get away, but you can't run away from the whole sky being on fire any better than you can from your own past. Then suddenly everything happened again. Everything again, but nothing after. The meaning of what you've just experienced is still hard to grasp. Is this some weird deja vu? The memories seem so real, and yet these things clearly never happened. Have you actually gone completely mad and they were right to send you to Dr. Fink? But what if the careless driver really does show up? What if lightning actually strikes the motel and the night sky turns red? Memory or fantasy? How could you remember something that's yet to happen? Then again, why would you imagine events so specific? All to commit. Not enough willpower. Damn! You want to get up and find out if these strange memories will play out in reality, or if it is all but the fever dream of a lunatic. Yet, you can't. It's all too much. All you really want to do is forget you even ever had these weird visions. To forget about being here. To forget about the incident. Stay in this armchair forever. Are we gonna get a red sky now? I can't move. Close your eyes again. As soon as you close your eyes, the images return again, chasing one another. You can't seem to calm down until at last you open your eyes again. Alright, I guess we're stuck doing our phone. With a gentle touch, the phone screen turns on again. Scroll through the feed. It's just going to be the same stuff. You start scrolling, but every post looks like you've already seen it before. Same old, same old. Eventually bored and tired of looking at the tiny screen, you put the phone down, finally admitting it won't help you sleep. Close your eyes again, I guess. Images return. Can't seem to calm down. 4, back to the phone. Play a quick match of hyper-casual protagonists. So, uneasiness starts building inside you. Playing this game right now, for some reason it feels unsettling. This was supposed to be relaxing. It's not your fault, you're simply too nervous to play a stressful game like this right now. Oh yeah, purple pill. Alright, let's do it. Wait a second. You sure it's a good idea to swallow this mysterious sleeping pill so soon after drinking alcohol? Yep, screw it. Swallowing a pill without any water is not a pleasant task, true, but getting up only to get some water definitely feels like too much of an effort. Force pill down, baby. Using saliva as a lubricant, you help the purple capsule find its way into your stomach. You have no idea how long it will take until its effects kick in, so there's nothing to do but wait. Close your eyes. You expect the images to return again at any moment. But gradually, your thoughts begin to slow down and your consciousness lightens its feverish grip on you. Paranoid, no fear. Status lost, anxious apprehension. Cool. Was it the purple pill? Or was it the numb night? It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Embrace the sweet relief. Like a leaf on the wind, you're tossed this way and that. But what is this? A tiny spark of light seems to have taken root deep inside you. It must have broken away from that mighty forked bolt of the brightest lightning you saw earlier. A spark still without shape, still without purpose, but full of potential. The sound of the loudest thunder jerks you out of your slumber. The speck of energy, now fully grown, is pulsing in your chest. You remember this feeling. Willpower gained, sometimes all it takes is a spark. As you finally recognize what it is, your pathetic attempt at forgetting about what you experienced earlier is shattered. Also, we lost our total lack of motivation. What is this? Oh, okay. So that's our memories. Can I get up now? No, I cannot. Keycard, phone, nothing. Hello? Do I just sit and wait? Oh, wait a minute. Now I can commit to this. Commit. You have to find out if the careless driver showed up again. You must know if the sky will really be set ablaze. You need to see if everything will happen again, and if it does, you need to remember. Get up. The rain has slackened off and you see nothing out of ordinary, nothing you can put your finger on. If the careless driver visited the motel, he'd surely left already while you were sleeping. Yet, as you exit the room, the hair rises on the back of your neck and an eerie sensation takes a hold of you. Investigate strange occurrences, glance towards the parking lot. As you stare at the reflections on the wet, dark asphalt, the memory begins unfolding in your mind again. He enters the car, starts the engine, and then he hits the transformer while driving in reverse, smashing his rear light before driving away in a cloud of smoke. If this really happened, you may be able to find some evidence down there. That's right. Ooh, this is getting interesting. As you come closer to the transformer, you immediately notice a couple of red plastic shards. Inspect the shards. There are several small ones scattered around, translucent triangles and rhomboids. The largest of them is lying right next to the transformer, shiny and red. boldly staring at you from the dirty asphalt. Investigate the shard. The shard is obviously part of a broken tail light. This means he's been here already, there's no other option. Indecisive. Or is there? It could have been lying here for days from some other vehicle. I knew I'd find something here and I did. Ooh. No, we knew. So it has to be true. Uh-oh. Then, before you can wrap your head around all this, the skies are once again set ablaze, exactly as you remember, only confusing you even further. What will happen now? Will you find yourself back at Dr. Fink's office in a moment? Will you remember anything? Or is this a one-time thing and the evening will now continue as if nothing has happened? Befuddled, you cast your gaze on your wristwatch. It's 8:47 p.m. So we now have a time for when that happens. Beep beep. Yep. Okay. Back in the office. The frenetic sound of the alarm nudges you back to the prison.
Still with me, Mr. Harrow?
Yeah, you have my full attention?
Mr. Harrow, I am aware of a slight...
Sorry, didn't mean to cut that off. Lack of motivation, but you are motivated. You just need to remember. Oh, I don't want to remember. Yeah, to remember. Yes, there's something very important. A muffled sound of metallic clanging from the outside interrupts your train of thought, and suddenly an image of a young woman punching and kicking the old vending machine emerges in your mind. But like the first rock in an avalanche, it's inevitably followed by others, and more memories start emerging. The receptionist, thunder, the mysterious driver, and finally that of yourself standing in front of the transformer under the fiery sky, hoping you won't forget everything again. Everything happened again. All to wrap up. As you struggle to put the memories in the correct order, your mental fog dissipates, and two simple words form on your lips. Time loop. You're in a time loop. Seems like you're trapped in some sort of time loop where the same 47 minutes repeat over and over. Dr. Fink's voice pulls you back to the old motel room.
I don't think I follow, Mr. Harrow. Would you care to elaborate?
Ooh, can we tell him? No? No, we're just gonna fade to black. Okay. Ooh, okay. Thank you for playing Rue Valley demo. Wishlist now. Please fill out our awful survey. Alright, I'll definitely do that. I really like this. I think it's cool. Yeah. Obviously, like, I don't know, the voice acting and stuff so far is pretty good. A little bit confused by some of its voice and some of it's not, but that may just be a scripting thing. Maybe they haven't actually like recorded the voice lines yet. The setting of it is really cool. I hope you get to explore more locations and stuff. From what I saw on the Steam page, I think it was, or on Twitter where I saw the ad for it, there was a whole bunch of other stuff. So yeah, I don't know, keep an eye out for this. I think it looks really, really cool. So yeah, if you join me all the way through to the end, pretty much just under an hour, nice. Then thank you very much for your support. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that good stuff. Keep an eye out for other games. If you have anything like this, or even not like this, that you recommend I play, then please do let me know in the comments, because I'm always down for playing something with a good story or time loops or, yeah, pretty much anything that draws out emotions. I like emotional stuff. Yeah, that's it for now. Hope you have a good one. Bye, everybody.